Hey there guys, BlackPanthaa here, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 2 once again, and today we're going to be making the Ram Runner, a drift build. Now, I actually recorded this just a moment ago, well, about a couple of hours ago now, but I'm actually going to do it a little bit differently. Now, as you know, I like to drift all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, mainly all-wheel drive, and with this car being stock all-wheel drive, as you should imagine, because it's a big 4x4 truck thing, I stuck with all-wheel drive because I didn't want to convert it, and it doesn't have a lot of power, so I changed my mind mid-recording, and I decided, you know what, we're going to go rear-wheel drive because of the less power it has. So, if you didn't know, all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, I'd say they're about the same difficulty on this. I mean, obviously rear-wheel drive you can spin out easier, but all-wheel drive it's harder to kind of keep the drift going without it straightening out again, so they've both got their ups and downs. But they're both a lot of damn fun. So, as I said, converting this to rear-wheel drive because we want this thing to slide. Other than that, I guess I could put the aspiration conversion in there, which is the twin turbo. So a couple of these things are actually going to be free for me because, well, obvious reasons, the fact that I already, tuned a lot of it. So we could put that engine in there. It's going to give us less, but keep in mind we just put the aspiration conversion on there, so it doesn't matter anyway. We're going to stick with the engine I've got because I've pretty much got all the parts for free that way, and I'm trying to save up for something absolutely awesome coming later this week, hopefully this week. If not, it's going to be early next week. But it's going to cost me a lot of money to do it, so it's going to be absolutely crazy, and I hope you're excited for it, as I am, because, well, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to record and not only just actually watch. It's going to be a lot of fun. Will I be able to use it online and actually, drift around in it? We'll never know. Well, hopefully we will. Hopefully we'll find out very soon, actually. I don't know why I say never know when I'm trying to figure out just what I'm doing. It's just a really stupid habit. Weight reduction, that takes off so much weight. You don't believe like how heavy this thing is until you actually look at how much weight it loses. I mean, driving it, you can't tell it's that heavy. When the problem I had with all-wheel drive drifting this thing, as it was heavy and obviously it didn't have a lot of power, it would start drifting well, but it wouldn't kind of keep going. It would kind of push all of its weight to the corner and just keep power sliding pretty much. So that's one issue I had, and kind of decided, you know what, we're gonna change it up. So tire compound, we're not gonna change. We can change the tire width, I guess. We're gonna put fat. We're gonna put those fat back tires on, and as for the front, I'm not gonna change those because, well, we don't really need to. Now, for the rims, I really don't know what fits this car. My brain says something like that, but it really just looks a bit odd, doesn't it? And I think I'm going to go with those. Those are pretty good, actually. Fixed my problem straight away and then make them a lot bigger. Not like wrapper like that. So let's put it to those ones just a bit smaller. So it doesn't look too crazily big. It just looks just about right. Okay, that's all that's sorted. We've got this thing looking terrifying now that I've changed those rims. That's absolutely terrifying. I want to see what it looks like stock. Can we see? Yeah, I'm going to go with stock. I really don't want to change those. They look a bit odd, so we're going to stick with stock. It's a shame we can't change the size of the stock ones. But anyway, going into tuning here, I'm going to do my base tune, which is going to be slightly more towards acceleration for obvious reasons. And then remove some of this, improve some of this, increase the stiffness of everything. Now, keep in mind, this thing is massively tall and massively, suspension-wise, it is absolutely soft. It's made to bounce about and around at the same time there, because that's exactly what it's supposed to do. It's a big 4x4. It's supposed to take the jumps as if they're nothing. Well, we're going to change it so it's not going to take jumps very well at all. It's going to be terrified of them. And I was thinking of a way to make the tuning a lot faster. Maybe have some kind of global preset tune, and at the same time, in the next Forza and, even in the next Horizon, what they should also do is allow you to use smart glass to change, like just literally tap on the line of where you want this tune to be. That would make it so much quicker. It does take a long time to really get across a lot of this stuff when you're really just doing basically the same thing as to what you did, in the last couple of them. So there we go, the car is ready. Let's go take it out. So let's back out of this and see how she drives. Now, I'm going to show you straight away one thing that's going to be bloody terrifying is the fact that this thing is so low. Look at it. It's like, it's probably the lowest truck you've ever seen, and it's still massive, so it's bloody terrifying, but it would be a lot scarier if it was taller. But anyway. Pretty damn brutal, isn't it? Right, so what I want to show you here is pay attention to the speedometer on the dashboard. Does it work? It does, actually. Bloody hell. So the last time I tried this, that was awkward, it didn't work at all. That speedometer stuck at 0, which was kind of annoying, but hello. What I like about this game is how you can just literally turn off all the HUD and you can use that, which is pretty cool. But here we go. I did not expect it to flick out that much. Holy good gravy. Holy good gravy. That's the new one. We're going to try and change it up every time I say that. Okay, it's a lot heavier than I expected. For obvious reasons. It is heavy, Theo. But this is not really an area that I usually drift around. But I tried it with the all-wheel drive and it didn't work amazingly well. So that's why I wanted to kind of come back straight here and give it a go, because I want to change up where I drift. That's probably the one thing, like, if you guys are watching this not for, you know, the drift build, like, tuning yourself, because my tune, as you've realised probably by now, my tune's pretty much the same for every car, like the same base. The numbers might not be exactly the same, but the slider is pretty much in the same position. Oh, did I miss him? I don't know if I hit him then or what. But yeah, it's basically the same tune, based on the same tune for every car. But I like to go, I want to kind of go to different areas, so you guys that, you know, watching not for the drifting, but for, you know, to watch a bloody big truck drifting, for example, you guys can still get something out of it and look a bit different. Alright, so people like cockpit view, I like cockpit view. Let's give this beautiful big truck a go in the cockpit view. I'm really liking this. This is a lot smoother than the all-wheel drive one. Obviously because of the massive weight of this thing, I couldn't get it to work right. But with rear-wheel drive, this thing is a beast. And I haven't had to adjust it at all to try and see if it works any better. I wasn't sure which way to turn then. But yeah, there's points in time on this game that I really just want to be silent in the commentary just for a moment for you guys to be able to hear the amazing sounds this game does. Some of the sounds on this game are absolutely incredible. Like most of them I would say aren't brilliant, but when you listen to the cars flying past you at insane speeds, and then all of a sudden, you know, you've got your massive bloody engine roaring in the background, and the rain starts to come down, and you hear the rain like hitting the hood, and it's just great. Anyway, back to rear view for the people who want to see that, because that would have been a really nice drift to see in rear view, and he's messed it up into a tree, he goes. But it's fine, because I've been turning damage off for videos for purposes of, you know, getting good thumbnails. That's probably the main reason. But I have been using photo mode recently now, so maybe I won't need to in the future. I wasn't sure if I was going to make that one then, but I absolutely dominated it. Say goodbye to your dinner. Anyway, I'm going to thank you ever so much for watching my video here today, guys. This has been probably one of the most unexpected, amazing drift builds I've ever used. Like, normally I'd jump into it thinking it's going to be good, and it comes out good. And if I go into this thinking it's going to be terrible, it's usually terrible. But this thing, you don't expect it to be like this, especially after driving it in all-wheel drive in its form as it is. Brilliant. Love this thing. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining us for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave it a like and comment down below what cars you want to see in the future. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon. Peace.